Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but it's all right. It's all right. Glad to be fishing though. So let me show you what we're doing today. So I got the good old school faithful worms. We're not using soft plastic. We're not using hard plastic. The goal today is to catch some good old bluegill, some mine cichlid, and I might keep an Oscar or two. I might. So that's the goal. Bluegill, mine cichlid, and Oscar, maybe. But we'll focus on that in a little bit. So I just pulled up to the spot. It's about 45 minutes, 50 minutes from the house. I'm fishing by the road, so it may be a little loud, but it's all right. We're still gonna make it happen. So appreciate you guys watching the videos, watching the short reels. I appreciate that as well. I'm about to put the camera right here and let's get going. Show y'all what we're working with. Some good old earthworms. I mean, these things are just nice and plump. Shout out to my bait man in Homestead. Always comes through, man. I got easily 100 worms in here. For $9, you can get 100 worms. You can't go to no bait store. You can't go to that I've been to and get 70 worms for that price. So shout out to my bait man. Let's get going. Missed him. I think it's like a small cichlid. Man, I feel like a rookie, man. I can't even set the hook. I mean, I don't need to do it hard because it's, I'm not fishing for giant fish. There it is. There it is. First fish of the video. Small little cichlid. I'm not gonna keep it though, he's too small. But that's what I was expecting too. A little bit bigger. I'm hoping when the sun like really starts to go down, I'm hoping to catch some nice fish. I can catch them now, but it's just something about that sunset and it's a little bit cooler. Here's another one. Another little small guy. And there's a gator 2 o'clock from me that's checking me out. Got to keep my eye on him. Got him. Another little cichlid. If they're a little bit bigger, like I was saying, I would definitely keep it, but too small. What was that? I tied my drag a little bit. Man, that cichlid hit the cork. That's crazy. He said forget the worm and just hit the cork. Another small one though. And these fish are so warm, man. So that means that water is toasty. That was so cool, man. That fish came up and just like, that cichlid looked like a bass. I mean, he just blew up on the cork. Then I guess when he hit the cork, you know, the worm moved, so he went down and took the worm, but that was like an aggressive hit. See something nibbling on it right now? You got it. Whoa. A little bit bigger, but yeah, he's a little bit bigger. He may not look like that in the camera, but he's definitely the biggest one today, I think. I mean, I might, I don't know. What do y'all think? Keep it? I'll let it go. They've been small, but they've been fish. So I will take that. Man, the sun just went behind the cloud and it just made a 80% difference in just like the temperature, just the brightness. Even though I'm wearing my fishing glasses, it's still just, it was like night and day. Thank you, Lord. I can hear my grandmother now and my mom throwing that fish back. Boy, you better not throw any more fish back. We trying to eat. 100,000 fish in here. You throw one fish back, she gonna get on you about it. Whoa. Another little guy. That's a good sign. Oh, speaking of, I was not looking and something just gave me the undertick and took me under fast. I still got some bait on there. Let's see what happens. I literally turned my head for maybe 2 seconds and all of a sudden I just see tight line in the cork missing. Maybe that was the one. Just like baby bass. Oh, see, I was not looking and something got me again. But I was about to say there's like little baby bass right in front of me and they're just waiting patiently for these like small little minnows that's kind of swimming back and forth. So that's probably what I'm hearing along these rocks. Just a lot of little blow ups. That would make sense. I mean, they might be like 5 inches, these bass that I'm looking at. It's just little guys. All right, so I did move down a little bit. I caught another small mine cichlid. I wasn't recording, but there really wasn't much to see with that one. Got another one. Yeah, another little one. Make sure the camera's good. It might be a small day, I don't know. He's like the first 2 or 3 that I caught. Just small. Another little one. Another little one, y'all. I'm not gonna lie though, if I had to like survive, I'm keeping everything. Y'all are like, man, I don't even care if I'm not surviving. I'm not throwing anything back. Y'all are the crazy ones. My dad was like that, man. That dude, he didn't want to throw nothing back. Dang. As soon as I dropped it, something popped it. Another one. Another small one. This might be a sign that I need to keep one, and then I might start catching the bigger ones. Huh. Just fell out of my hand. Ouch. Gotta be careful how you grab these fish. Well, I'm just gonna kick you in. He fell on the rocks. Hopefully he bounced back in. Dang. You better jump, buddy. I'm not going down there to help you. Keep jumping the wrong way though. One more time. Jump. Jump. Keep going. Keep going. Good job. Now you're stuck between the rock. All right, y'all. So I moved down again, just to kind of, like I said, cover a lot of ground. So let's see what this spot can do for me. I do see like a lot of small fish though. Like little bass. I mean little bass. I see like obviously the small cichlids that I've been catching. And I haven't really seen any. Oh, I got some. Oh man. Oh, another. I was gonna say another bluegill. I mean, I'm about to say I haven't seen a bluegill, and I thought this was a bluegill. Now, if the bluegill was this size, ouch. If the bluegill was this size, it would definitely be a keeper. This is my hand. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Like hand size. So that's like big for a bluegill. These mine cichlids, they get pretty big too though. I mean, I've caught some that were easy like 2 pounds. I mean, I've caught some big ones in my lifetime. And used to throw them back, didn't know what they really taste like. My aunt used to, she used to love them, man. When we went fishing growing up, she didn't throw nothing back. But yeah, I think the last time I fished for them was like in February, my birthday, and I kept a few of them, you know, filleted them, fried them up, and those things were good. So I don't know why all of these years I was throwing them back. I wasn't recording for a while and I caught a handful of small ones, so you guys didn't really miss much. Just still trying to find some decent ones. All right guys, so quick update. I was catching fish. I wasn't recording, but I was just catching little ones. So I didn't feel like I needed to record those because it was pretty much like the same as when I started. So I pulled up to another spot to see if we can hook up to some decent fish to take home. Let's see. This is actually the very spot on my birthday that my older brother, we kind of ended the day fishing with worms, and he threw out a worm. I don't even think he had I think don't even think he had a weight. He just had a hook, a worm, and just let it sink to the bottom. And he ended up catching a catfish. What was crazy about the whole thing, prior to him catching it, we were talking about, sorry about that, some cars behind me. But prior to that, him catching that catfish, we were talking about like the good old days when we used to come out here and fish, with our other relatives and, catching, nice brims and bluegill and all that good stuff. And then shortly after, man, he caught that catfish. And then he caught a nice bluegill that day. That was a nice bluegill, man, like hand size. It's a nice, dark, fat bluegill. No bite yet. No nibble. This type of fishing, you definitely got to have patience, because there's not really anything I can do. The worm does all the work, because it's a live bait, so it's moving and all that stuff. Every now and then I'll move it like closer, but I don't have to sit there and wiggle the rod or anything like that. But when you're in the spot where the fish are hitting, you don't have to worry about that. It's just like one after another. Speaking of fish, and speaking of bluegill, look what we got, ladies and gentlemen. Our first bluegill. I'm really debating if I want to keep it. It's not super small, but it's not, ideal. But the fact that I was just talking about my brother and his bluegill that he caught on my birthday, I think I'm gonna let it go. There's a nibble. Got one. I was gonna say that felt like a cichlid. The thing is that he's not small, but ouch. Come on, man, I tried to help you out. Now I gotta go down there to get him. What I was about to say is that he's not small, but he's not big, if that makes sense. Like I don't want to have to really deal with trying to fillet that little one like that. Keep going, keep going. No, I don't think he's gonna make it. Yeah, like I said, he's not, big, but he's not like no, little teeny tiny thing. I just want quality, not necessary quantity. Ouch. Relax, stop. All right, get in there. Oh, another cichlid. Yeah, so I don't have my drag super tight because I don't necessarily need it to be, or tighter than usual, because I'm not fishing for giant bass or anything like that. I think there's I don't know if that's a rock or a gator looking at me across the lake, or the canal, I should say. It looked like a gator in the lily pads over there. I'm not too sure. But he better not come over here. Yeah, that's definitely a gator. He's facing the lily pads. Another Mayan cichlid. If only you were a bluegill or bigger, sir. If only. Man, these fish are hot though. It is getting warmer though in South Florida, so if you're from down south, you know what time it is. The summer is literally around the corner, man. Something small was nibbling on it. Some baby bluegill right there, but they too small. Whoa. The cichlid jumped off. Like I see two bluegill, but they small, man. They're a whole lot smaller than the other one. Oh, speaking of bluegill, I think that was a bluegill. That just came off. I think that was a bluegill. Dang. Another cichlid. It's not a bad one. You know what? I'll just keep him. I'm gonna keep him, and then we'll see what happens after that. I'm gonna keep this dude. He's definitely longer than my hand. Ouch! Dang. Oh well. There he goes. I was gonna keep him though. Cichlid number 200. Okay, another little sunfish. Too small though. If I was fishing for a big bass or a snook, you would be a good bait. Oh snap, okay. Bluegill. I'm gonna keep this one, man. I think the Lord's telling me, I mean, you keep throwing back all these fish. He's not a giant, but he's not, you know. So I'm gonna keep this one. So just a quick update. So I'm done fishing for today. Overall, it was a good day, you know, even though we didn't catch, you know, nice size bluegill or Mayan cichlids. We did catch some bass, which kind of mixed it up a little bit. You know, caught 1,000 Mayan cichlids. But there will be a part 2, so, you know, be on the lookout for that. Not sure when I'm gonna do that one, but hopefully this week. So it may not even be in this spot, you know, it may be in a different spot. So just look out for that. And like always, man, thank you for watching. Share the videos, do all that good YouTube stuff. Have a blessed week. Catch y'all on the next video. Be blessed.